What's happening? It's your girl BrownBone. I'm checking in with TampaMystic on the industry's most wanted podcast. You dig? You already know what's going down.
Hey, they tried to keep me out, but now I'm kicking down the door. I done took too many losses, now it's time to up the scope. Let's get it. Hardest in my hoodie, bitch, and try to bite the flow. And you know I can't keep that nigga around if he tell me no. Hey, trying to beat my tab, bitch, I'm in flashy. Put on for my city, put my partners on my body. Shout ain't my twin.
What's going on, man? It's your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live on the industry's most wanted podcast. Boom. I heard we got the one and only, the beautiful, sexy, BrownBone checking in. How you doing, my love?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
It's so good to see you.
It's good to see you.
You got good energy. She's beautiful, you guys. Like, wow. I'm so excited to have you here.
Thank you.
I've heard nothing but good things from you. Shout out to CEO Khaki, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. But without further ado, go ahead and give us that introduction. Like, break it down. What all do you got going on?
So right now, I just been working. I just been trying to, you know what I'm saying, just get this content together. I am working off of a new Instagram page now. So it's like me just trying to like rebuild, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, everything is still going. We still rocking. We still rolling. Ain't nothing stopping. And, you know, just dropping, you know, music. I'm about to drop another single, and then I'm getting ready to drop a project. So, yeah, it's just like a little.
You working.
I'm
Working. Well, listen, it's right now is the time I want everybody to understand your journey. When you out here working, especially as a female, you know what I'm saying? An attractive female can get a little tough, you know, because people be doing sideways stuff. You know, take us back to growing up. You from Clayco?
I am.
What was it like growing up out there?
Man, just always outside. Like, kids don't, you could just tell that the kids now, like, they just not growing up how we grew up. We used to be outside all the time, you know, just running through the streets with our friends, just walking to the store. Like, we really had a childhood, you know what I'm saying? So I had a good time in Clayco just growing up. And then I'm the only girl out of all boys, so I was always with the guys. Like, I was a tomboy. Bad, like, real bad.
Nah, for real, me too. My sister and I, we were the only girls in our neighborhood when we were little. And boy, we used to have rock fights. We were climbing trees. We were doing all the boy stuff.
Right.
You know?
War wounds and stuff on my legs.
She said, I got war wounds on my legs. I know that's right.
I was with the gang, for sure.
How many siblings you got?
I have 3 brothers from my mom, and then I have a brother from my dad.
Okay.
Yeah, so no sisters.
Were you real close with them growing up?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's dope. That is really dope. Would you say growing up in the Atlanta area had a impact on you for wanting to do music?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Talk to us about that.
So, my oldest brother, he actually, you know, dipped and dabbled into music,
you
know, when he was growing up. So, and he was really good. So, I'm saying, like, anything he went through all his trials and tribulations, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to write him like little raps and stuff like that, send it to him, and he'll read it, and he'll send it back to me, and I'll be like, hey, like, my brother think it's fine. Like, if my brothers like it, that's how I know, like, I'm hard. Like, I just tell myself, like, okay, your brothers like it, you hard.
Absolutely.
At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So when I make music and stuff like that, you know, I think about them. You know, like, I want my brothers to turn it on in their car, so.
Absolutely. I think that's the one thing that holds a lot of females back is they only make music for the women.
Yeah.
You know, there's some music that fellas are not going to ride around in the car listening to. So it's like, you're absolutely right. You got to think about the men, too, because you want a broad audience of people.
Exactly.
Were you into anything else before music when you were little growing up?
I just used to, like, you know, like, reenact, like, little movie scenes and stuff.
Yeah. She was a movie star, y'all.
Friday. I'd be out there. I'm going to call you when I get home, girl. Okay. Like, yeah, me and my mama.
That's my favorite part. Okay.
Yes. So just,
that is so dope.
I just always been kind of, like, just high energy, just, you know what I'm saying, feeling like I'm supposed to be doing something.
Absolutely.
I always been that type of person. I always felt like it was something that I'm supposed to be doing, like, in this industry.
In entertainment.
Like, I've just always embraced it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and whatever it is, I just took the steps to get there. So now I'm here.
Absolutely. And I think coming up in Atlanta probably, like, has a big influence on a lot of people who come out of this city or the surrounding areas because, you know, I was coming here back in the 90s for Freaknik. You know what I'm saying? And back then I was like, yo, I'm going to live there one day. I just knew I was going to move here because I fell in love with the culture. It's so beautiful out here. You know what I'm saying? You know, things are getting a little crazy in the music industry now. We're going to talk about that a little bit later. When did you first start really doing music? About how old were you?
I was probably like 11.
Okay.
Trying to, like, just write and put stuff together.
Yeah.
So I I was real young, but as far as, you know, like really doing it, like in, you know, like getting like, you know, the publishing and all of that, it's been about 10 years.
Okay.
It wasn't a consistent 10 years, honestly. I was kind of like, you know, in and out, on and off. Because, you know, life be lifing.
Life be lifing.
Okay? So.
That's been my word lately. Someone asked me the other day, how's life? I said, life is lifing, you know.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes we got to take a step back, you know what I'm saying, and reevaluate and get ourselves together and then come back to what, you know what I'm saying, like, we love. So,
absolutely.
I feel like if it's meant for you, you always come back to it.
100% with people, relationships, business, you know, whatever your passion is. And you've absolutely found your passion within music, right?
Definitely.
Do you have anything else that's a passion for you?
Do I have anything else that's a passion for me? Honestly, I love, and it might sound funny, but like when I was in school, I used to cheer, right? So that was the thing that kept me out of trouble. Cheering. You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't get in trouble, couldn't fight. I got to keep my grades up because in school, like, you know, I wasn't always the best student. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I wasn't the best student. Like I
me either.
You feel me? Like I'm skipping, I'm fighting, like starting riots, like, you know. So I wasn't always the best student, but cheerleading was something that helped. You know what I'm saying? Like me stay out of trouble because as a child. I used to be one of the kids that was like, you know, in apartments, like swinging on the little clotheslines and doing flips and cartwheels. So my mom and my uncle put me into gymnastics. So when I got into gymnastics, you know, like that was just something that kind of like it just carried on over. So like when I got into high school, I tried out for cheerleading, and as soon as they seen me doing back handsprings, they like, you on the team.
She flipping all over the place.
And it was crazy because like my 11th grade year, like they had already picked the cheerleading squad.
Wow.
So I kind of just slid in. When I started doing back handsprings, they like, girl, come on. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that was something that kind of, like, helped me, like, refocus and you know what I'm saying, like, center myself onto, like, you know, just wanting to be a better me because I had to get out that comfort zone of just being, you know what I'm saying, like, negative, just always wanting to fight, just always wanting to snap on somebody when they say something to you, like. Take too much energy to be
it really
angry.
Does. You know? Yes. Refocus your energy, you guys, because, you know, people always want to stay mad and, you know, point fingers at other people for, you know, why their life is messed up. No, we got to take accountability and get it together. So that's dope. I'm a big advocate of kids getting involved in something because it helps set you up for later in life. So, you know, then it was keeping you out of trouble.
Exactly. So I did coach cheerleading too.
Did you?
I did. I coached. I helped.
Bet y'all didn't know that.
Yeah, they didn't know that. And so, you know, it was real dope, Church Street Elementary School, and we actually won our cheerleading competition. We had a competition, and, you know, my girls, they placed first place, so, you know, that was dope. Me and my homegirl, Daisha, you know, had them looking real nice out there, and they was real tight, so that was something that was, like, real special to me because, like, at the time, you know, I was pregnant with my daughter, so I'm like, okay, I can't really doing backflips. You know what I'm saying? But, like, you know, I can get out here and I can help get them together. So that's something that, you know, like, I like to do. I like, you know, anything that kind of, like, helps the kids stay out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? Because at one point in time, I was a trouble kid. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm real big on, you know, just trying to help the community. Like, I want to be one of them people. Like, I want to be one of them. I don't know. I feel like, you know, the children really are the future. We was
100%. And I think when, you know, when we're kids and we go through stuff, you know, being bad or whatever, and we figure out a way to get away from that, we have to instill that into the youth that's out here today because a lot of them are not getting that discipline at home. Exactly. Shout out to your family who got you involved in gymnastics, which turned into cheerleading for you. And, you know, being involved in stuff like that, in my opinion, set you up for adulthood as well. You know, all the ways. Is that something that you think you, not as necessarily you being a cheerleader, but, you know, like being a cheer coach, is that something you still actively do or interested in?
Interested in? Yeah, that would probably be something that I could do, like, you know, probably just like on the side. You know, eventually I want to open like a rec center.
There you go. That would be dope.
I don't think I would really, like, you know, because with everything that I want to do, I know that I'm going to constantly be busy. So I'm not going to have time to be as hands-on, but that is something that I want to do. Like, you know, I want to be able to provide that so that people can come step in and, you know what I'm saying, be able to handle day-to-day. But, you know, like, just keeping it together, like, the community, because they don't have that, you know, on my side of town. They didn't have that when I was coming up. Like, we was getting in trouble. We had to make other, you know what I'm saying, things to keep us out of trouble. So if we had something like that, that could be something that's good.
I
for my side of
agree.
town.
Yeah.
They don't have stuff like that in Clayco. They ain't have it when I was growing up. So
Changing the narrative.
Yeah.
I love it. Absolutely. And again, you know, some of these kids, they would love that stuff.
yeah,
To get their, you know, it'll help with them with their social skills,
Right.
being around other kids.
Right.
You know, keep them active and out of
Yeah.
trouble because it's crazy out here. Let's talk about motherhood. How many kids do you have?
I have 2.
You have 2. How did having your beautiful babies change your life?
Ooh, if I didn't have them, I don't know what in the world
Yeah.
I would like have going on, because I lost my mom in 2018.
So sorry.
So yeah, so it's like, you know, after I lost my mom in 2018, I had already had my son. So, you know, she was able to be there and help me with him and
Yeah.
stuff like that, you know, and kind of show me the ropes, like, and things I ain't know. So, like, as far as when it came to me having my daughter, you know, I got pregnant with my daughter right after my mom died.
Oh, man.
So I felt like she's supposed to be here. Like, it's
Yeah.
a reason. I don't know what it is, but, you know, like, girl, you a blessing to me
Yes.
some type of way. So,
Yes.
you know, I don't know, like, it helped me, like, learn patience.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm
That
saying?
part.
Honestly, like, I'm still learning to this day. Sometimes I still find myself being patient. I be like, okay, girl, calm down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know. It helped me just as a person, just be a all around better person, because I think of other people before I think of myself.
It's
the time.
bigger than you.
Yeah, everything's bigger than me.
Yeah.
The whole reason I'm here, like, it's bigger than me. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
for them. So, you know, I want to be able to give them things that I didn't have. My mama couldn't give me. She gave me everything she could.
Yeah.
But, like, you know what I'm saying? You want better.
Absolutely.
I'm not content with the bare minimum.
No,
anything,
and we
so.
want our kids to do better than us.
Right.
My son is doing better than me. Shout out to him.
Shout out to him.
You know, but that's what it's all about. So let's talk a little bit. You said your mom passed in 2018.
Yeah.
What was that transition like for you? Because, you know, I lost my mom too, so I completely understand. Like, for me, that's where I started getting anxiety, is after my mom passed,
Yeah.
which I'm working through now. What was that like for you?
Honestly, it was just, I feel like I never really had the chance to, like, just really properly grieve for real, because I had to be so strong for everybody.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what women do.
Right. And I told you, like, I'm the only girl out of all boys. So, like, my mama was my best friend. I didn't have sisters growing up. So, like, after losing her, it was just kind of like, okay, girl, what you gonna do? You call your mama for everything.
Yeah.
Like, okay, mama, this job up here, like, they pissing me off. Should I quit? Okay, you got something lined up? Like, don't quit if you ain't got nothing lined up. All right, let me find a job first. Like, I would call her for the most simplest things.
Yeah.
Like, I found myself, I called her on my son's birthday. So my mom died June 13th. So my son turned, goodness gracious, how old my son turned? He 8 now. So my mom been gone since 2018. So my son was like 4 or whatever.
Yeah.
So I called on his birthday, and I was like just excited because we took him to the aquarium and stuff like that. And I'm like dialing the number, and I'm like, damn, I just had to hang it up.
Yeah, I did the same thing. Like, I still to this day say I need to call my mom. My sister passed away in 2012, and I still have moments where I'm like, I need to call her. It's I don't think that ever goes away.
Yeah, I ain't even delete a number out my phone.
No.
I I got her phone. Like, to this day, I still have her phone. I take her phone with me everywhere I go. Like, it's just different. But
Yeah.
you know, that was my best friend. So it was hard, you know, and I still have my times where I cry. And, you know
Yeah,
what
of
I'm saying? Like,
course.
I get emotional and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But at the end of the day, I don't know. I just feel like every time I feel like breaking down, it's like she just come, like, just rub my back and just pick me up.
Like, nah, girl.
Like, get it together. So, you know, I keep going.
Does she come to you in your dreams?
Oh, yeah.
A lot? That gives me chills because I dream about my mom all the time. How does that make you feel?
Oh, the first time it happened, I ain't gonna lie, I was scared.
Yeah.
You know, because, like, as a child, I feel like I used to, and it might sound crazy, but I feel like I used to, like, see little, you know, spirits or whatever, you know.
Yeah. No, I believe you. Absolutely.
You know, some people just, I don't know. I ain't saying I'm, like, one of them type of people, but I feel like I have seen stuff like that. So for the first time, you know, for me to experience that, it was kind of, like, scary because I'm like, whoa, like, okay, this is my mama. But it's like, I kind of felt a sense of comfort too, because, like, it's just, I don't know, I felt like she was just whispering, like, I'm proud of you.
Yeah, she
Like,
was.
I'm proud of you.
She's right here with you now.
You know, so it's just like, you know, at the end of the day, man, we just got to keep going.
Absolutely.
We can't sit in it. We can't go through nothing. We got to grow through it every time.
Absolutely.
So that's just how I try to stay positive about everything.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, you know, losing a loved one, especially your mother, it gives you a sense of clarity on life. teaches you who to deal with, who not. Like, there's a lot of things we learn from that. How was it transitioning back into music? You know, you lost your mom, and then your daughter, you know, you have your son and your daughter, like, taking care of them. How was it transitioning into music, you know, through all that?
Trying to juggle it all, it was crazy because I had moments where I would be trying to like record a freestyle video and my daughter like just be in the room. She'll just start crying. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta start over. Like, so, I mean, just trying to like balance it all and juggle it, you know, but I've always had, you know, like good support system when it came to like the fathers of my child.
Yes.
Like, I'm sorry, of my children.
Yes.
So, I've always had good fathers. So, you know, like, anytime that I need to do anything that's pertaining to music, you know, or, you know, just what I want to do, like, for myself and for my life, like, they've always just been, like, very supportive of that. And I'm just so grateful because I know a lot of people can't say that.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't ever like to make people feel no type of way, but that's like, I always praise, you know what I'm saying, like, my kids' fathers.
There you go.
At the end of the day, it take a village, and co-parenting is not as hard as people make it seem. If you stop having sex with your baby daddy, baby mama, you can take care of them kids and you can be cool. But if you're out here and you sneaking and geeking and creeping, you know what I'm saying, then it's too much.
They can't be your cuddy buddy. You gotta cut
me?
that off.
You can't do that, baby. You can't be backsliding and doing all that crazy stuff. So, like, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like as long as you keep it about the kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, you good, and that's what we do. So we have very good relationships, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to that. And I'm grateful because if I didn't have them, it would be very hard.
Absolutely.
Like, you know, just even find a babysitter. Some niggas don't get that kid.
Right, and your mom's not around no more, so it's like
it's harder already off the rip. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like their moms are, you know, they like their great grandmothers. You know what I'm saying, and grandfathers. So like, I'm grateful.
You're blessed.
I'm blessed.
Yes, and I love that, and I love the fact that you did give them her praises because there's a lot of women out here who all they do is talk junk about their baby daddies. Even when the baby daddy's trying to be in their life, the women are just toxic. They're bitter. But like, honey, just because he don't want you doesn't mean you can't let him take care of the kids.
Baby, I wish them the best.
Yeah.
And if you out there and you looking at mines, I ain't saying go find them or nothing like that. But if you already in the mix, just take care, you know what I'm saying?
No,
do your
real.
part. Because you know what I'm saying? As long as you do your part and you know what I'm saying, like your partner, they're picking, you know what I'm saying, like somebody who you know has the best interest, you know what I'm saying, like for your child.
There you go. Because they're
That's
essentially
all
going to
that
be around
matters.
your kids at some point in time.
That's it.
Yeah.
You don't have to be bitter and negative about that. That's
No.
not cute. Like,
No,
that's
absolutely not. And because you have such a positive attitude, God's going to keep blessing you and
sure.
lifting you up.
For sure. I
You
keep
got your
them
mom
first.
with you.
Yeah.
All that, most definitely. So let's talk about your musical style. For anybody who may not have heard music from you yet, we're going to put them on game.
Okay.
What can they expect when they tune in and listen to your music?
Honestly, I can't even tell you I have like a specific sound. You know, my friend told me last night, he said, you know what, it's so weird because I was letting him hear all the unreleased music that's going to be on my project.
Yeah.
He was like, none of your songs sound the same. You don't have the same flow. You know what I'm saying? Like you just different. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So I really rock with that. But my style, I can do anything. You know, like I feel like they know I can rap and I can hang with the guys. I might get on a track and go a little harder than them because that's just what I do.
I
sometimes.
know that's
and it
right.
Don't be intentionally, but when my foot get on the gas, I just can't let it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like I do that. You know, sometimes I ain't gonna say it like I ain't no Beyonce and nothing. I go a little tune. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you know, I might harmonize sometimes on the song. So you know, like it can go either way. Like I'm just in a vibe. Like when I get in that vibe, sometimes I get on that tequila. Get that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's a vibe. So it just depends. But my project is gonna be definitely full of like, you know, just different, you know what I'm saying, like feel good stuff. Like I just gonna feel how you feel.
So let's talk about it. Do you have a title for it yet?
I do.
Can you tell us, or is it a secret? Yeah, you don't have to tell us if it's a secret. You ain't put it out there yet.
I mean, I didn't put it out there yet.
We'll just say it's coming soon.
It's coming soon.
Yeah, let it be a surprise when you're ready to release it. Okay, so let's talk about it. So you're in album mode. Are all the songs already recorded?
Yeah.
So were all the songs specifically recorded for the album, or did you choose a couple that you already had out of the vault?
Well, I did have one song already that I released but it was on YouTube. So I just did like a live video, but I never like released the song. So
Got
I'm
you.
gonna go ahead and put that on there. But you know, if people wanted to listen to it, they can go listen to it on YouTube. That's it.
What's the title of it?
It's called Stepper.
Got you.
Yeah,
so that's out there. That's gonna be on the project.
It is. Copycat is already released. It's gonna be on the project as well. And songs they're not released yet.
Okay.
So.
They can stay tuned. So you're building the anticipation right now for the album, putting singles out.
Yeah.
What about visuals?
I am getting ready to drop a visual with the single that I'm releasing, so they'll be released at the same time.
Dope. That is dope, man. Is this gonna be your first album?
Yeah, it is.
This is gonna be your baby.
I know.
It's like your child, you know, loving it, nurturing it, all that.
Yeah.
How long would you say you've been in the works with this particular album?
About a year.
Okay, you're taking your time with it. I love it. How many songs can we anticipate?
7.
So okay, so that's even better. So it's slick, borderline EP album, you know.
Yeah.
I love that. Like, whew, some of these artists, they put their first album out and it's got like 20 songs. I'm like, you're killing the game.
Yeah.
7 songs is a great number because people have a really short attention span.
Exactly. You
So
want to give them something they could, hey, you can play this whole thing where you going.
On the
where
ride
you
home,
going,
yeah.
30 minutes or whatever, you can play the whole EP.
Yeah, that is really, really dope. So what made you decide that you were going to go into putting the project together rather than just releasing singles? It was time?
Yeah, it was time. Honestly, I felt like for a while I was just on some like, yeah, I'm going to just drop a single. But nah, I'm ready to go ahead and get them a full body of work so that people can go ahead and start, you know, like seeing and hearing like the different, you know what I'm saying, like the different sounds that I can bring, you know what I'm saying? So we all just going to have it in one place at one time so that they can, you know, just listen to it and just vibe out.
Absolutely. You want people to know that BrownBone is not just this type of artist.
Exactly.
You're very versatile.
Right.
Bringing them different sounds. Right. Even in one song, you're switching up your flows and changing everything up, you know.
I'm hitting the gas on them.
Listen, I know that's right. I know that's right. Right now, the females are thriving out here.
They're doing so good.
They are doing so good. Like, talk to us about, you know, you as a female in this music business. You know, there are some females that people are, you know, throwing shade at or whatever, you know, which I don't like that. What are you going to do to change the narrative with that?
Honestly, I just feel like everybody just need to stay in their lane. Like, if people stay in their lane and just stop trying to be the best, like, people taking the love out of it. I feel like they sucking the love out the music. And it sucks so bad because it's like y'all just in it to try to compete with the next person. Yeah. And if you not having love in your music and you just trying to compete with this girl and that girl, then your songs all sound like diss tracks.
That's right.
We don't want to hear that at the award show.
At all.
And I'm saying this because this is a conversation I had with my cousin yesterday. People don't want to hear that. Like, y'all have to just take y'all feelings out of it. Like, if people take their feelings out of this and stop trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, like, come on, bro. Like, if everybody come together the way that the females are thriving right now, this shit would be going crazy.
Facts. Absolutely. And to keep it all the way G, man, there's a lot of DJs that will not play that type of music. Like, shout out to Bigger Rankin', you know. If there's an artist that puts out a diss track towards someone, he's like, I'm not supporting that because it's negative vibes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, you want to have fun with your music, but you also want to keep it somewhat positive if you can.
Exactly.
Do you tap into other genres at all?
Yeah, I just actually did a song with one of my guys. He's from and everybody say, he be saying I sound so funny when I say this because he from New York, but I be saying you from New York, so he be laughing.
New York.
He from New York, so he's from Buffalo.
Okay.
So he came down and we just did a song, and he has a different like funky type of style.
Yeah.
And I love it. His name is B Has. Don't forget the dash in between. He gonna tell you that. But he's amazing. So, like, you know, he came down and he just had, like, this real, like, funky type of, you know, beat. And I'm like, okay. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always try to put my spin on it. So, you know what I'm saying? That's something that is going to be on the way, too, as well, too. So, yeah, like, you know, just, I don't mind tapping into different things because I grew up listening to all different type of music. I grew up listening to pop. Like, I'll be in a room singing Taylor Swift, and then I'm walking down the steps singing T.I. Like, and you like, girl, like, my brothers used to be like, how in the, baby, balance.
No, that's exactly what it is. It's balance. And I think, too, the more we get into this music industry, the more we appreciate other genres of music. Like, you know, I've never really been into like rock music, but as of lately, I find myself, you know, listening to a little Aerosmith here and there because it's just good music. It is. You know, like, we have to appreciate every artist out there. When we're in this type of business, we can't discriminate against nobody.
You can't because that'll keep you boxed in.
It will.
You'll be so boxed in.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you look at some of the greats, you know, Run DMC and Nelly, and they collaborated in other genres of music.
Country artists. I love country music. I love all type of music.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, even gospel music. I
Yeah.
was thinking about like, okay, maybe I could spin one of my songs.
No,
into a
for
gospel.
real.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like, you know, it's just, you got to tap into everything. Like, it's money out there. You just got to have a mindset.
I know that's right. There's money everywhere. And people box themselves in. They're limiting themselves.
Right.
It's a big market out there.
Right.
What do you enjoy the most about being an artist?
Honestly, right now, like, just the grind. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I like to come up, you know, like, just the people getting to know you, just the people hearing your music for the first time, and, you know, like, the reactions. And I think, you know, just the craft and, you know, creating, like, that's really special to me. And that's, you know, that's something that I really take, you know, I hold it near and dear to my heart. Let me say that, you know, because I write my own music. So, like, you know, everything is always, like, how I feel at the time. So it's like a journal, like a diary or some sort, you know what I'm saying? And I'm putting it together, and, you know, I'm sharing it with the world. So, like, sometimes I've had to learn to be vulnerable. Yeah,
absolutely. Yes.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just a big thing for me. So now I'm really I'm getting into that, and I'm loving it. You know,
it's like therapy, right?
Yeah, I'm not a person that's uncomfortable with change.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm always willing to learn different things and grow and stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, right now, just the grind. Like, I'm eating it up. I'm loving it because I know where I'm going to be at. You know what I'm saying? A year from now, 2 years from now, I know where I'm going to be at.
Absolutely.
So, right now, I'm enjoying this because it'll go by like this.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you be like, dang, you remember we was... like we was in the bucket on 75. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we remember, like, I'm enjoying it. I'm taking it in because I know where I'm gonna go and where I'm gonna be.
Absolutely, we have to appreciate the struggle because we can't skip the struggle. We have to go right smack through it. Yeah,
they came from. People forget about stuff like that.
Absolutely, you cannot, because that's what makes you who you are today.
Exactly,
keeps you strong. What's been one of your highlight moments so far? Share that with us.
Honestly, one of my highlight moments, I don't know.
Still working on it?
I'm still working on it.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Still working on it, yeah.
Absolutely. So how did you link up with this dope guy sitting over here?
Oh, man. So I linked with
CEO, Mr. Khaki in the building.
So Khaki is dope. Like, honestly, like, from
that Southside Barry Gordy.
Listen, he's the Southside Barry Gordy. I'm going to tell you, there's no cap in his rap. Like, listen. So it was like, I remember he told me he heard my Hotbox. I did this song called Hotbox with my homeboy Trigger, Sack Life Trigger. And he told me he heard it. So he ended up reaching out to me. And, you know, he was business, professional. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, make you feel like, oh, okay, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking to one of my partners.
Right.
He's like, oh, okay, yeah, you need to do this. And, okay, we're going to do this. And so, you know, he hit me up and we did a feature. I sent him a verse back for a song that, you know, he was putting together, like a
collaboration type,
So it was a big song. So I sent it back, and then, you know what I'm saying, like, he would always support, like, little things that he would see me do and stuff like that. So that was dope. And I'm like, oh, okay, he's solid. You know?
Facts.
So then, you know, just talking, reaching out, and just, you know, I also recorded one of my songs that I've put out. It's called Fuck It Up, Sis, FIUS. I recorded that at Big A Studio.
Okay, shout out to Big A Prado.
Yeah, shout out to Big A.
We always got to give that guy his flowers. We love you, Big A.
Because Big A is a GOAT. Let me tell you, you not from Clayco. You not from 231, period. If you ain't been through Big A Studio, you not from 231. I'm sorry. I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it because I remember I was in Big A Studio. Like, you know, my brothers and all of them, like, they all grew up together. So, you know, just being around, like, if you was really outside for real, you know what's going on. So, you know, that was another thing that tied me and Khaki together too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just, you know, knowing people, like
knowing the same people.
Exactly.
Running you, it was meant to be for you guys to work together. And I can say it's refreshing as a female when a guy approaches you and it's very professional and it's about business.
Because there's a lot of weirdos out here.
Bro, we gotta weed through it every day in our DM. Like, if they hit, let me just put y'all fellas on game. Please. If the first thing that you say is, hey, beautiful, I instantly don't even want to respond. Because I already know where you're going with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to, like, call, just good morning, how you doing today? Introduce yourself. You know what I'm saying? That whole hey beautiful stuff. Keep that.
Keep it.
We don't want that. We know we beautiful. You ain't gotta tell us.
And it's like when you say that, I'm immediately like, all right, he finna get it.
Nah, for real. He's trying to get the business.
He's getting something else after this, and I don't even. That make me not open your message, and you wonder why.
100%. We don't hit the accept button. We delete it.
Delete.
Goodbye.
Like, come on, it's that simple.
Facts. So how do you work through that? You know, besides social media, like if you're out and you got guys approaching you because you are an attractive female, how do you deal with that?
Honestly,
I just don't.
honestly, like I'm real cool. Like I'm real laid back. So, you know, like when I'm out, I kind of just, I don't know if it be like my facial expression or what, but I kind of just be kind of trying to give off the face like
don't talk to me. Do not approach me.
Please don't walk over here. Like, and then if they do and they come over and they start talking, I just kind of be like I'm kind of dry. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like real short with them, because like one thing about me, like I hate small talk. What do you want?
Ooh, Lord Jesus, I hate small. Ooh, Lord, please keep the small talk. Please. We hate it.
And I've been saying
it's
so
corny.
much.
It's corny.
Yeah, like what do you want?
It's so corny. Get to the effing point. We hate the small talk.
Yeah, like you coming over here and you asking me about stuff that you don't care about.
Nah, for real.
You not ask me. Okay, yeah. So I do. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So
how's your day, beautiful? It's just fine. What frick do you want?
Get to it. What's tea? Like,
yeah.
I'll just be over it. So like I'm kind of always just trying to be short with them.
Yeah.
Like,
I know that's right. And that's what we have to do is, like you said, just be kind of dry with them, because it sets the tone that, like, I ain't putting up with that.
And then you know that you don't want no female that's going to be dry and short with you. So hopefully you stop talking to me. I don't care.
Yeah, catch a hint.
Maybe I pass on them. Like, I pass on them all the time. And one thing about it, like, I'm just not pressed to, you know what I'm saying? Like, just be in nobody's face. No way. Like, I kind of don't need to. I don't care. Like,
absolutely. You're focused right now.
Yeah, I don't care for none of that.
No.
So,
absolutely. Yeah. You're a mother. You're taking care of your kids. You're focused on your music.
Right.
You got bigger things to worry about than some weirdo in your ear over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
I'm not worried about that, honey. I'm celibate. You don't need to come anywhere around
100%. Absolutely. I think, you know, and that's just something we can touch on for a second. I think when people are not in relationships, or even sometimes when they are in a relationship and they do practice celibacy, it really puts them in tune with themselves. Yeah. You know, and it's okay to do that. You can even be married and just take a break from that for a little while. Yeah, like if you're always focused on that, then it's like, what else?
Exactly.
And eliminating that out of the picture will sometimes tune you into other things that you could be doing within your relationship or for yourself.
Exactly, because people get so caught up in just doing that all the time. Like you said, you're not doing nothing for yourself.
Right.
You'll be sitting around like, you'll look up and you 35 and you ain't did nothing but catch 400 bodies and you ain't even got $400. Like, come on now.
You should do a little stand-up comedy. You were so funny.
Yeah, I be trying to tell these people. They don't be
she is hilarious.
I'm trying to tell them.
I love your energy. You're just like a beautiful, dope vibe all the way around. I'm so serious. I'm loving it, you know, because like we all gotta love. Love is something we all need, but we need that laughter and that fun times too.
I feel like I'm that person for a lot of people.
You are.
Yeah, like people, you know, I feel like a lot of people get attached to me sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's like, I feel like I'm just supposed to be a person in somebody's life that's there to just like, you know, just shower them with love and just make you feel good. Like, even if it's temporary.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying I'm your soulmate, Bookie. I'm not your soulmate. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I tell people all the time, like, if we are friends or whatever, like, I feel like, you know, a person has a lot more longevity in my life, because at the place that I'm, you know, in right now, I just feel like I'm so focused. I don't have the time or the capacity to, you know, like, just really commit. But, you know, as far as just being there and just, you know, like, anything you need, if you need to talk or cry or whatever, like, I can be that.
You're their safe space. That's what I refer to people is we all have to have a safe space, and a lot of times that comes from having a friend like you that you can just lean on and talk to, and there's no judgment there. Yeah. That's so beautiful.
Yeah, and one day I'm gonna find my soulmate. But right now,
I know that's right.
Right now, we just going through life.
Yeah, you're lifing
and trying to be positive.
Life is lifing.
Life is lifing.
Absolutely. Where can we find you at next? On some big stage somewhere.
On some big stage.
I know that's right.
Honestly, yeah, I do want to get back into performing and shows and all of that good stuff. Right now I just kind of been focused on just getting these visuals done and like just getting marketing and branding. I'm focused on that, but,
content, media.
That's what I've been focused on. But like now I'm in a mode where it's like I'm ready to pop back out, you know? So I don't know where you might see me.
It's summertime, baby.
I'm outside.
Skin is glistening.
Honey, I'm outside.
Yes.
With no foundation on, Bookie. The skin just...
Listen, she don't need no filter, okay?
Honey. It's just real chocolatey over
That's
here.
that real brown bone over there, okay? You dig?
Yeah.
That is so dope. So do you have an anticipated time when you may be releasing the album? Is it going to be sometime this year?
Yeah, so it will be around the end of August, early September.
Okay, so fairly soon.
Yeah, like fall.
Yeah, so you got to release that name soon. Yeah. Put it out there so people can anticipate it.
I am. Oh, man, I kind of want to tell you now.
I mean, if you want to announce it right here, we're going to post it and make sure that could be the release for it.
I'm going to tell you now. Okay. So my project will be called The Butterfly Effect.
I just got chills. I love that. I love that. Tell us why the butterfly effect.
Okay, so my mom loved butterflies.
Mine too.
Loved butterflies.
That's why you and I are vibing.
Yeah.
Blue butterflies. That was the thing.
She loved butterflies.
Oh my gosh. I love her.
Me too. So she loved butterflies. So I'm like the butterfly effect because I feel like when I first started doing music, I was kind of like, little caterpillar, like, you still growing. But I feel like now I'm to the point to where like I'm flourishing.
Yes,
like,
you are.
I'm just out here. I'm ready for whatever. Like I'm gonna go. So it's like I feel like now I'm a butterfly. Like
yes, you are.
I'm in the wind.
I love it.
Yeah, the butterfly effect. That's what it's gonna be called.
That's just quick little crazy story. Right after my mom passed, she always liked blue butterflies. Like she had a little blue butterfly keychain and stuff. I remember like the week after she passed, I went to the park and I was walking because I like nature. And I literally had a blue butterfly, a blue and black one coming. He landed right here on my finger. And I was like, that was my mom. Like, I feel like that was, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It used to be this butterfly right by my front door every day after she died. And, like, the front door, like, of the house that we lived in.
That's amazing.
Right by the front door. And I'm like, this butterfly every day is flying by the front door.
That was her letting you know she's okay.
And I'm telling you, like, people let, you know what I'm saying, like, death and stuff like that eat them up. And, like, they lose it and they lose themselves, like. To anybody out there who need to hear this, you got to keep going.
Yes.
You cannot let yourself just, you know what I'm saying, like disintegrate into nothing. You got to, you know what I'm saying? Keep going, stay pumping, like just, I'm telling you, like God is always on time.
All the time.
Always on time, I'm telling you right now.
But God, like.
I'm a firm believer in
me
that.
too.
Firm believer.
Absolutely. So. You're anointed. I love it.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
This is not the first time I've seen you too. You know, you were a judge at Coast to Coast.
Yes.
A couple years ago.
Yeah. They used to have me come out there all the time and judge at Crazy Atlanta.
Right. I performed there. I was with a group at the time.
Okay.
But yeah, we won second place.
Yes.
As soon as it was like TampaMystic, I'm like, I know who that is.
Yeah, that is so dope. Well, I'm so glad we reconnected.
We did.
I hope that we can continue to do so. I like being around positive females and just that good energy.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Go ahead and tell everybody where they can follow you at.
You can follow me on Instagram at It's BrownBone, ITSBROWNBONE. Still working on trying to get my old page back, y'all. It's been a hassle, but you know what I'm saying. Right now, we working off It's BrownBone. All my other social media tags are I am BrownBone. Instagram is the only one that's different because recently, you know, folks be hating.
Nah, for real.
And they got my page deleted.
That's insane.
So
I hope you can get it back.
I hope I can too.
That's like devastating. Yeah. Because it takes a long time to build up a good following.
It does. And it was all organic. I lost 10,000 followers that I built up by my
That is
organic.
Oh my gosh.
That's it.
All right. So we got to run her back up, you guys. You know what I'm saying? Make sure everybody follows, taps in.
Tap in with your new friend.
No, for real. Absolutely. She could be your safe space.
I'm telling you.
Who do you want to shout out to?
I want to shout out to CEO Khaki.
Yes.
First and foremost, I want to shout out to my cousin King Hurd in the building. My brothers.
Got your hair right,
you know
smooth. Okay.
My brothers, I love them. They always go hard for me, 10 toes down for me. My sisters, you know, just everybody who showed me love, you know what I'm saying? And my kids too, because I do this for y'all. So
yes, absolutely.
And God.
And God. Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Last but not least, we're live. Industry's Most Wanted. Big Industry's Most Wanted. We got BrownBone in the building.
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead and tell everybody what makes you the industry's most wanted.
What makes me the industry's most wanted is because I'm probably the most authentic thing y'all gonna see.
I know that's right. Yeah, pop your ears.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I keep it real P. I keep it real player all the time. Like, I'm not on that rah-rah. I don't like the messy stuff. I like to make the music because I like to make the music. So I'm going to keep, you know what I'm saying, applying the pressure, keep my foot on their neck, and, you know, just keep putting love into my music. And I just, you know, putting positivity out there because that's what y'all need. Y'all so negative.
Real.
Y'all so negative. You see, I got to get loud with y'all. I done tried to be soft this whole time, but y'all just... So,
yeah,
you
gotta stand firm on that.
Yeah, I'm standing on it. I'm standing on business.
Look, she even got the facial expression going.
Yeah, so we standing on business. So that's what make me the industry's most wanted, because I'm here to stand on business.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for being here. It was a pleasure, most definitely. But we up out of here, y'all.
Bye.
Yeah, you can't fuck with me. She was throwing shots, her nigga ate it at the double tree. If you with the gang, it's so well, my nigga stuck with me, and I don't need the nigga if he not.